up on that the courthouse of Caswell County. You know what I'm saying? There you go right there. In God we trust. In God we trust. Oh, we got a historical mark. I just seen it out of the corner of my eye. In God we trust. And so it's the Caswell County Courthouse. So that means they under the United States jurisdiction. You feel me? So we about to go get it. We about to go get it. Think they gonna have Slade on that historical marker? Oh, okay. It's just, it look like Mr. Roger neighborhood, don't it? That's the Slade neighborhood, cuz. Steve. Steve, man, today is such a good day to work for my people. I don't ask for donations, but I will say if you get my books, that money pours into my children. You know what I'm saying? Caswell erected about 1861 is what it say. Murder of Senator J.W. Stevens led to martial law and Kirk Holden War. See that? That's some deep stuff to dig into right there. Now look at that architecture. That's what I really wanted to get. Look at that. It's Caswell County. 1861. Is that the year Lincoln freed the slaves? What'd that say? Got a big old box right there. Somebody got a delivery. Is that for the Slades? Did the slaves, or was it the slaves that built this? Or was it the Slades? Historic courthouse. We on a field trip. Dolo. That's how I roll. You know what I'm saying? That's how this naga right here roll. Dolo. Alright, I'm gonna walk around should I walk around this end? Okay. 4 corners. Jail and school. Old jail and school. Court system is that way. That's what it's gonna send me to. Oh, this is an off-road. Let me go the other way. We'll walk down the road. Courthouse, 1861. That's the fall of the Republic. Oh, cracking some codes there, ain't you? That's the downloads I'm getting in my head. That is the fall of the Republic. See them bricks? Oh, okay, see? You gotta trust your gut. Look at that old road right there. What did that used to lead to? That's the old jail right there. So you gotta circle the block. What is this over here? Again, like I said, you can go to No More Suits, LLC.com, and you get anything with Slade on it. You know what I'm saying? You get anything with Slade on it. That goes into my kids. That goes towards my kids. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I showed you my bank account, y'all be like, dang, this nigga need to get off of the camera and go get a job. Ain't that right? But I'm working for my ancestors. And their money is buried in this earth. You know what I'm saying? Gold and silver. And copper. Look at this, man. See, I like stuff like this. See, that old road, you gotta follow the road sometimes. Okay, look up Aura Boardthumb. Look that up. Caswell County. Caswell community. Who is the Caswell family? Look that up too. See that courthouse right there? Yeah. This is for the Slade family. I'm doing this for the Slade family. I'm gonna come back out here and do some more research. Give you some drop on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Look at these. This is for my family. Hey there. What up there, Charlie? What up? Oh, you got a cousin up there? See, like, this is how people come out and, you know, they plant trees. So, study of trees and plants. Provide easily. Don't move any stones. Don't put no food. You know what I'm saying? I support the, you know what I mean? The collect. Millstone water. Look at that. The Slade Mill. It says, oh, look at this. See, Virginia? I had to see. Near Salisbury, North Carolina, moving water creek provided the power to turn the stones and grind the corn into a mill. Mill. The largest is 48 inches in diameter. Came from the Salton River in Virginia. See that? This is birthright. My birthday. See that church? See that church right there? They got the church right behind the jail, cuz. Right or wrong. Red oak. Queen's rhubarb. I'm glad my camera is letting me get all of this stuff, man. Oh, I just want to see what this bench. You got this bench. You know what I mean? All of this is in the same neighborhood of the, what you call it? Vicky, Robert, 17-4, 52, 06. Dang, that's the year my dad was born, 1952. Yeah. Man, okay. So, you just feel like Wizard of Oz, cuz. No, I feel like Oz. I'm the Tin Man. I am the Tin Man. I am what you would call the 10, Quentin. Hey, nature is so peaceful. An American national, birthright. What'd I say? Ethnicity, Asiatic. Quentin. Fall of the Republic, 1861. When they built them courthouses. Didn't they just say that was when the courthouse was built? No, I mean, pay homage to them. You know what I mean? Pay homage to these Caswellians. You know what I mean? Caswellians. Pay homage to y'all. Because you contributed to our land trust. You know what I mean? We had to trust with the land. You know what I mean? So that's why you had the courthouses, because you got right and wrong. But, yeah, I'm just talking. I'm really just talking. You don't have to listen to nothing I'm saying. I'm just a kid who's in his ancestors' county. You know what I mean? Just stumbled upon his ancestors. And this is history. This is national history. The Slades family made national history. You know what I mean? And I guess I'll say it on here. I should have said it on the other joints. That what is this? See more. You know what I mean? See more. So you just walking, man. Walking, and talking. But what was I about to say? Slade family. Slade. Golly, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, on the coast you got Sladeville. On the coast of North Carolina. I'm gonna go there later this year and get some content. But on the coast you got Sladeville. 1937. Judge James Jones. 1937 to 1917. 1937 is the year, or the 2017. Well, take it for what it's worth. Okay, who's the Moorfields? Who's the Moors in the field? You gotta pick up the code. The names is codes, man. That's it. But again, on the coast you got Sladeville, and on the coast of Wales you got Slade Castle. But I just told you where the Slade family cemetery was at. And we went out there today. You know what I mean? You see, if I'm a kid, I'm running through them woods. My son, he'd go all up in here. If we lived out there, he'd be all up in there all day. If this was our estate. And this is how, like, you know what I mean? Let's be visionaries today. So, like, when you get in plots of land, you could put parks like this out on your own land. You know what I mean? You could put a courthouse on your land, just like the Caswell County courthouse. See what I'm saying? Ain't that something? You have the ability to build that on your own land. You have the ability to build that on your own land. These churches, you could build a church. So, you know what I mean? This is estate planning. So let's kind of talk about estate planning. So when you build your estate, now you got your church, you have your courthouse, you have your sanctuary, your bird sanctuary. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you visualize it. You can have a jail. I mean, they said the jail was over here, so I'm assuming that ain't it, is it? Or is the church the jail? What's that joint on Netflix that was talking about the fur trade? Man, y'all go watch that. With cuz that's married to, is he married to Halle Berry? The Waterman, Aquaman. Uh-oh, found some history. Seek and not shall find. That looked like a school. Look at this, baby boy. The Potteat school. Funded by Caswell County. I'm going to read everything to it. In honor of Mr. and Mrs. A. Lindsay Potteat, a poet, the teachers and pupils. Potteat School, 1913-1922. Come on, 110 years ago. Funded. Restored by, you hear that? I told you y'all gonna hear, listen, man. Restored, Restory. Barlett Yancey, FFA. Cyrus Vernon, Advanced, 1987. That's the year Odell Slade transition. Caswell County. And private. This old poet school. I like to show it while I talk. This old poet school, you can see the surrounding areas. Look at the county. Look at the courthouse. This old poet school was built by the Potteat family neighborhood for neighborhood school use. So again, we was just talking about estate. So now in your neighborhood, which is your tract, and then you have other tracts as the neighborhood, You had to put a school. We're going to come together and we're going to put this school here for the who? The Fountain of Youth. The building, and you see that, don't that mean good luck? Has a small gable front with a single panel door overhanging. I thought it was a church. Eaves. It originally served as a one-room school at the corner of the county home. Oh, wow. Do you see why it's important to read? County Home Road and Slade Road. Oh, where is Slade Road? It was donated to Caswell County Historical Association the year Nip was born, and was moved to its present location behind the historic courthouse with assistance from the Future Farmers of America Bartlett, Yancey High School, who received a national award for their assistance with the project. The school is open by appointment, which can be arranged through the Richmond Miles History Museum. We going. Oh, we going. That's what Frank Lucas said. Oh, yeah. Frank Lucas from these parts too, by the way. See, you can see up in there. School, education. That's what, in the same time period that they was building this school on Slade Road, right? Ain't that crazy? Nationality is so important. You see that book? What book they got right there? Huh? Haile Selassie was in Ethiopia, restoring the education. So what was they learning up in there? That's the real question. What was they learning about? Was they learning astronomy? Was they learning about a state? You know what I'm saying? That's it right here, bro. Potteat. Go get Book of Rhymes. I'm Daryl Q. Slade, road poet. Potteat. That's a potluck. I'll be sitting right there. Because I always got in trouble, so I had to sit in the back of the class. So again, we can have our own schools. So we just talked about it. The church. We don't necessarily need a jail. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta, dang, Slade, bro. This is, I'm telling you, bro. You just gotta search within. You gotta search from within. Potteat. Here go another one right here. I think this the jail right here. You could have a jail, your own jail. Public watering through. Let's see. See that? So it's all old. Originally located on the square supplied with the water from a well located on the northwest quadrant. Just that way, son. Donated back to Caswell County by James Jimmy Dotson and relocated to Caswell Community. Arboretum. Gotta look that up now. Please do that for me. I don't know everything. April 3rd, 2013, courtesy of the town of Yanceyville and Jerry Potter, Caswell Tire Service Incorporated. So what do we got here? Is this the jail? Because I thought the other thing was a church. And I mean, I guess a church could serve as the school too, because you got church on Sunday, school on Monday. Old Caswell jail. Look at it, baby. Look at it. I know we had some Slades up in there too. Look, we ain't got no pretty past, man. Look at this. 19th century two-story building of the Romans Q revival design with rich brick. Was this George Black bricks too? What's the year? Corbel cornice treatment of the eaves has original cell block built by Stewart Jail Works Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. It served as the county jail until 1973. That's the year Yaya was born. Graffiti left by inmates is found throughout the cells. The jails contain the only known indoor hanging cell in the North Carolina jail. Okay. What is that? An indoor hanging cell. The year after it was built, the NC legislature banned punishment by so they was hanging Nagas up in there, bro. Hey, bro, all history not pretty, bro. The year after it was built, they banned it. Therefore, no one was ever hung. I'm like, what's a hanging cell? And then there you go. Okay. Therefore, no one was ever hung here. Okay. See the ma'at in that? Because jailer families lived here in the jailer quadrant. There are many local stories of playing jack rocks on the smooth concrete floor and other old-fashioned games. Of particular interest of the usual hand-forged jail key, which may be seen in the Richmond Miles History Museum, where appointments may be made for visits. So the Richmond Miles History Museum. Come on, family. We got to go. Let's plan a trip. We're going to plan a trip with my whole family. All the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, this is where you go when you get in trouble. You better get right. You going up in there. I know, listen, man. I ain't never been locked up, but I done, you know what I'm saying, wiggle through them prisons and them grave sites. I could tell y'all some stories, man. This is where we at. We are 40 miles north of the 36th parallel and 336. You see 336? 3366 degrees west of the 79th. You understand? The 79th is probably Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? But where is Slade Road? You hear that music? Glory, glory, hallelujah. Come on, man. That's the old Baptist church. Come on, dog. Baptist. So Slade Road. Look at that, baby boy. We got Slade Road, man. Wow, in Caswell County, bro. Oh, I gotta go ride down it. What street? What creek is that? I'm looking on here. Rattlesnake Creek. Blanc Road. Wow, I must have passed it then, because I was on Blanc. County Home. Slade Road. Wow. Where am I at? See, I want to go up 62 and get on. See, I like to travel, so I'm going to go up 62. I'm going to go right here. So it's a gun memorial museum. So y'all remember that mile? So we're going to ride Main Street. And then when Main Street cut off, it's going to cut off to what street is this? See, look, Poet family got a cemetery too. The Potteat. So that's what the tribes. When the estates or the families come together, you have the tribes. So the Potteat, the Caswell, the Slade, this is the tribes. These are the tribes. You know what I'm saying? I hope all of this stuff is making sense unto you, my son. And the tribes come where? They come union at where? The church. They come to the church. You know what I mean? So this is Caswell County Courthouse. And I just gave you the rundown on it. So the tribes and the church. So you got you a church. If you got a church, you got members. That means the members got kids. So you got to have a school. You know what I'm saying? You got right and you got wrong. So you got the jail. You don't be hanging niggas in jail though, because we ain't on that frequency. We just have niggas study while they in there. Study about who they are. You know what I mean? Do family history. And you gotta write books. And then you can come out after you write your book and present it to the grand public at the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? The court square. You know what I mean, bro? You see the Nagas? You see the niggas? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna go to We're gonna go up the Slade Road, man. I'm gonna ride. Got my own road, cuz. Ain't that crazy? And y'all witnessing me discovered it. I never knew any of this. How did I find out about the Slades? I mean, like, the history. When did I start? Man, I can't even tell you. I've been studying that for, well, shoot, I don't know. It's been a minute. About a year ago, I stumbled across all this information, and then the R.J. Art Nabisco book talks about it, and Winston-Salem History talks about it. But I was just looking into the self. Look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Convinced the county school board to recognize training school as the first high school for African Americans. 1906. Nicholas Longwood Dillard. Shout out to Kid. Shout out to Kid. Again, that's the tribes coming together. 1935, my grandmother was born. North Carolina to credit one school in Caswell County. 1951, that's the year my mama was born. my grandmama, 1935. My mama, 1951. Who just transitioned on February 27th of 09, which was 14 years ago. At age 27. When did Moses start ruling? Age 27, cuz. 1966. Honoring the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Who's the African Americans? Them Capricorns. So those are the original Americans. African Americans is just the original Americans that made it with the Africans. It's a binary star, like Sirius. I'm the only one that could tell you this, Jack. You know what I'm saying? The sons of Caswell County, who served in the war 1861. What I say? When it fall down? And it all fell down. And whatever event that may face our national existence, may God give us the will to do what it is that is right, like our forefathers. May impress our times with the sincerity and steadfastness of our life. Erected Caswell County Chapter, United Daughters of the Confederacy. The Confederacy. That's us. They said, J. Rogers, man, y'all gotta go read J. Rogers. It's gonna tell you about the Nagas and the Confederacy, bro. They forefathers. Their forefathers. Come on, man. Slavery was not a racial issue. And the war wasn't either. Because it was niggas on each side. So niggas racist against themselves. This monument was, and J. Rogers said that the Union prospered only because the Negroes that was joining the Union. And I had broke it down on my audio tape. I was talking about, like, in 07, how the Parktown Packers was winning, and then in 2007 all the niggas from the Packers left and went to the Colts, and then the Colts started winning and the Packers started losing. See, that's some Northside history. Come on, bro. Ricky Pro is recruiting all them Nagas to come and to the citizens with pride and grateful appreciation. Made the Caswell boys who made it the supreme sacrifice in the World War. Whites, colored. And that's some, you know what I'm saying, that's misclassification. But look at the names. Whites is the Moors. Harris, Lee, Lynn, Dhaka, Solomon. Is white just pure? They had to separate it. That's what you call propaganda. Because they all fought with each other, right? Yeah, man. We in Caswell County. Court Square. In Allah, we trust. You know what I'm saying? This is all I'm telling you, man. The Europeans didn't get on the scene until 1861. And they was just fighting with the real niggas. That's what the Confederacy was all about. They like, man, we about to fight with the real niggas, bro. We finna stay back and fight with the real niggas. Whether we gotta fight niggas or not, you feel what I'm saying? On the other end or not, we fighting with these real niggas. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fight with the real niggas. That's why I titled my article, Why Do Niggas Be Killing Niggas? You feel what I'm saying? We all one, man. You know what I'm saying? We is all one. This is Africa, you know? So, I'm about to dot my naga up. What's good, man? You know any Slades out here?
Huh?
You know anybody with the last name Slade out here?
There's a couple niggas go to school.
For real? I'm a Slade. That's why I asked. That's what brought me out here. What school you go to? What's it called? BY? That's what's up, cuz. Take it easy. You see that? The Slades is living, bro. He said it's a couple of Nagas that go to the school. You feel me? You see what I'm saying, bro? This is so real, man. See, you got to talk to the people, bro. I'm like, you know Slades? We know around here, bro. So, shout out to the Yanceys. Shout out to the Yanceys. Shout out to the Potteats. Shout out to the Slades. Shout out to the Dillards. That's the tribe. You know what I'm saying? See that? She look good, but you know what I'm saying? I'm taking. And it might be my cousin. All right, man. Court Square. Peace, guys, man. I'm going to end it right here. I'm going to go ride down Slade Road for the first time this second day of March 2023 as Jupiter and Venus conjunct in Pisces and Saturn and Mercury conjunct in Aquarius, and the sun passes through the water, the river that the bearer of water is pouring out in Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoy this, man. This is for my family. This is for my family. We gotta restore the family. Why do niggas be killing niggas? Niggas need to be healing niggas. Niggas need to be dapping niggas up. Niggas need to be telling niggas about their history and connecting it. The tribes. We wasn't fighting against each other. You know what I'm saying? We was not fighting against each other. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's the history, bro. It gotta stop. I'm telling you right here from the court. This is Law Road. You know what I mean? I'm giving the law, man. We gotta come together. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come together, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. We gotta learn the language. You know what I mean? Which is Latin. You know what I mean? So, what's good with y'all? And so, man, yeah, this is Caswell County. It's my first time out to Caswell County, and I'm about to ride down Slade Road. So for all my family members, you know what I'm saying? Slade Road. Slade Road. You know what I mean? We got it in Caswell County, man. And all my family from Caswell and the county over, Rockingham and Guilford and Forsyth, and even over into Yadkin. You know what I'm saying? So, peace to the gods. See, look up the treaty at Fort Wayne. Please look at the treaty at Fort Wayne. You know what I'm saying? So, who might this be?
Hello?
Who might this be?
Hi, this is Thomas with Circle Logistics.
Oh, I can't talk business right now. I'm recording something, so you have to call me later. All right, thank you. Look up the treaty of Fort Wayne. Yeah, I'm a businessman too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I work for the Indian chiefs. On these old wagon roads, these Indian roads, they call me Don Muhammad. Peace, guards.